Hey guys, I got a quick haul video for you this week. All these things I got in the estate sale. I didn't get any footage at the estate sale. It was very busy and it would have been awkward. So let's go check out my haul. First up, we have a few things from the Coleco Rambo line. Here we have the card and the bubble from Sergeant Havoc. This was just a couple bucks, and I thought it'd be cool if I eventually find the figure and could put him back in the package. But mainly I just bought it because on the back of the card you can see all the figures they made with their accessories, which I thought would be helpful because there's not a lot of resources to match the weapons with the figures online. And then we have a package for the 81mm mortar. Just another fun little thing to put in my Rambo display in the back. These were cheap, so I picked them up. They were both originally sold at Children's Palace, which was the toy store I went to as a kid. Toys R Us was too expensive for us, but Children's Palace was cheaper. Then from the Rambo line, we have the Savage Strike Cycle. I have never seen this before, so I had to grab it along with the other Rambo items. This is the bad guy's Savage's motorcycle. It's pretty cool. It's got a few transforming abilities. So in the back here, this Gatling gun comes up and someone can stand on the back and use that. And here's a little targeting computer that flips up on the front. Someone sits here and they can operate these two side-mounted Uzis. It is missing a few pieces. It's missing the rubber from the front tire, which I'm not too worried about because it still stands and displays well. And then these side panels, they flip down. And there's supposed to be 3 on each side, little tiny missiles, which I'll never find, that go in there. But still a really nice piece. Never seen it before. In great shape. I'll put some figures on it quick for you so you can see what it looks like. Here's the Savage Strike Cycle with a few Rambo figures on it. A little awkward because the only figures I currently have are 2 different versions of Rambo. I'd have to look for some Savage figures to put on here. But as you can see, Rambo lays in a kind of prone fashion here. Hands on the Uzi handles. Little awkward. And then even more awkward, we've got pegs on the back here where the figure can stand to use the Gatling gun. It seems very dangerous because I can't imagine standing on the back of this trike and holding on for dear life while shooting a Gatling gun. Not to mention the Gatling gun shoots right at the driver's head. But still, very cool item. Next up, we've got some Kenner M.A.S.K vehicles. This first one here is the Wildcat. It is a tow truck, and when you transform it, kind of gets an elevated position. 2 guns come out the front, and it's got this disc launcher. I'm missing all the discs for it. And on the tow hook here, it's missing the hook on the end. But it's pretty cool. Then we have the race car from the Goliath, missing the spoiler that's always broken. Transforms with 1 button push here. Some wings come up, and these wheels flip in the back. Kind of a flying mode. The Goliath was a 2-part vehicle. It's supposed to have a vehicle that carries this. I did not see that there. I did scour all the boxes at the estate sale, and I did find this pit stop cannibal instructions, but I did not find any of the figures or other parts for the vehicles. Then we've got some G.I. Joe items. Here we have the MMS missile system. It has all of its parts and is in really good shape, except it's missing all 3 of the missiles that go on top. I actually have a bag full of MMSs that are incomplete, so I now have 4 of these that are looking for missiles. And then back here we have a Cobra Adder. Has the nice missiles here. Only problem with it is I'm missing 1 wheel, which should be fairly easy to find. There was a lot more G.I. Joe items at this estate sale, but it was mostly all shells that I didn't think were worth the money and I didn't purchase. So I got these 2 small items and what I'm going to show you next. In the bin of vehicle shells, I did find this Cobra Rattler. These are usually very expensive when they're complete, and I'm unwilling to spend that amount of money on a G.I. Joe vehicle. So this is my new project that I'm hoping to get completed for under 50 bucks. It is a very nice body, and if you're wondering, it has it where it counts. So if you know anything about the Cobra Rattler, you know that the landing gears are notoriously broken or missing. And this one, 1, 2, 3. All 3 landing gear are unbroken. So this shell here is an oddity. I don't know how it lost so many parts while still maintaining the most broken part. So I'm on the lookout for the front of the windshield, some engine covers, the gunner cover, and a couple of the missiles. It shouldn't be too hard or too expensive to complete, and then I should have a nice Cobra Rattler in my collection. And then lastly, here's just a handful of parts that I found digging through the bins at the estate sale, trying to find anything else of value. So from the Dreadnought cycle, I have the seat. I got Sci-Fi, G.I. Joe Sci-Fi's gun here. I've got the wrist that shoots the fist from Transformers Devastator. This is a belt from the Rambo Colonel Troutman figure. This is a flap from a Kenner Star Wars speeder bike. And then just a gun and a spotlight from the G.I. Joe headquarters. So that's all I got for you today. Even though they're not all complete or in the greatest of shape, it's always good to find vintage toys in the wild. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the Toy Cave for more toy hunts and vintage toy goodness. Thanks for watching.